Bill O'Brien didn't have DeAndre Hopkins offensively on Sunday, but what'd you make of Billy O'Brien's return to New England against the Eagles on Sunday?
I thought it was really good, and I'm not going to get into comparing him to, what happened last year or whatever, just, on judgment. I thought that he had a very sound plan. Mac Jones, at the end of the day, I think he was like third or fourth lowest time to pass in the league this week. Depth of target wasn't very big. You look at his quarterback chart, and there's a lot of stuff within the 5 yards around the line of scrimmage. But that's just what you got to do when you have a complete mismatch of weight class up front between the Patriots offensive line and the Eagles defensive line, which was as advertised. Pretty much. Jalen Carter was awesome. Fletcher Cox was awesome. Jordan Davis was awesome. And Hassan Reddick. And, but he did a good job. They did a good job minimizing that. I thought they took the appropriate amount of shot plays and got it protected. One that I'm sure Mac Jones would love to have back was the underthrown ball to Kendrick Bourne down the right sideline that Darius Slay broke up. It was underthrown. The play was there. Could have been a touchdown. Mac put too much air under it. That's one of those plays that you talk about, like, to win a game like that, you got to hit those plays. And, so I thought it was about as expected. That they couldn't run the ball at all surprised me a little bit. I don't know if Stevenson was under the weather, but I did not think he looked good as a running back. He was much more indecisive than I've seen him before. I thought Ezekiel Elliott was the quote unquote better running back in this game. The only real, and I'm sure the coaches made these decisions based on what they see in practice, and I'm sure they had a reason for doing this. But I just don't understand why so much time for Kayshon Boutte. Why not move Kendrick Bourne over there? Might be because they don't think Kendrick can handle it. It's very possible, given that he's still having a plethora of route running issues to this day, especially on Sunday, and it's the reason why he doesn't play more than he does. And why not put Demario Douglas in the Kendrick Bourne, spot? And I didn't love how much Ezekiel Elliott was sort of used in the quick game. Like, Ty Montgomery is fast. Demario Douglas is fast. Like, Zeke did okay, but, it just goes to further the notion that the Patriots are not fast enough. And they have the ability to get faster, and they just decide not to do it. But overall, I really liked what I saw out of Billy. And I'm optimistic that, get the line healthy, give him a running game. Yeah, he's going to cook up some nice stuff.
Ever wish you could navigate the betting field with the confidence of a pro? Enter Odds Are. They're not a sports book, but they're the sports betting advisor you've always needed. It's like having a playbook for smarter bets right in your pocket. I've been absolutely loving the experience, and I think you will too. Especially since Patriots Press Pass listeners get a 30-day free trial. Elevate your game day and join the smart betting revolution. Go get it at oddsr.com/presspass. That's oddsr.com/presspass.
Greg, my thoughts on Bill O'Brien is just the overall operation mostly worked, right? I mean, it looked like an NFL offense, which was nice to see. And I agree with you. You said earlier, Matt kind of got his confidence rolling a little bit in that second quarter. And I thought it was really telling after that first quarter that Matt came back in the second quarter and played as well as he did, because I don't think we see that last year. And I think that's not only an offensive coordinator, offensive staff problem, but I do think that was a Mac problem last year. And he's talked about it. He got down on himself. He got too emotional, all that stuff. He was able to mostly tuck that aside and, really kind of battle the adversity early in this game, which was nice to see. And I think some of that is the belief he has in Bill O'Brien that he did not have in that staff last year. I thought, O'Brien made some good adjustments. He ran a number of bunch formations, which worked and created separation for parts of this game. That was a factor, especially in the second quarter. And I really think, look, it's similar to Mac, where like if you're looking at this offense overall and you're saying to yourself, like, you have no run game, I think people are overlooking that. This offense on Sunday was one-dimensional. against one of the best defenses in the league last year and against arguably the best pass rush this season. Now, of course, we got to play the year out. But if you're predicting and you're projecting what this defense is going to do, they knew that they couldn't run the ball. Everybody knew it. I knew it. You knew it, Greg. Everybody knew it. The Patriots could not run the ball on Sunday. And so a one-dimensional offense, and they still, I still thought that the plays were there to be made, which I think says a lot about Bill O'Brien. Given the lack of the run game and all the questions that I brought up with Mac, the same exists for Bill O'Brien. And the plays were there. Like, I know we don't want to do it too often because it's unfair to Matt Patricia. Greg and I have said it before. That was a Belichick problem. Patricia, no-win situation for that guy. But imagine all those circumstances happening last year to this team against Philadelphia. Do they even score 6 points? Do they even have a chance to score a touchdown at any point in that game? So I think that says a lot about O'Brien. I will say this, though.
New FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV.